Hey guys, it is 6 in the morning. Woke up, feeling refreshed. I just want to say I've been seeing a lot of people that I'm coaching in my world starting to break free of who they've been telling the world they are. I've seen guys, like they're all of a sudden taking singing lessons, playing piano in front of their live Facebook. I see guys that are reconnecting with their wives in a way that it's so crazy to see the ego set aside and people are doing what they've always just simply wanted to do. I don't know why, but for some reason we've lived this life for other people, and the moment you stop doing that, you actually can get what you want. We've been told since we were kids which side of the plate the fork needs to be on. Like, think about that. We have been told what is right and wrong to the point of which side the plate, the fork and knife needs to be. Like, it has been so, like an avalanche of telling you what to do. So when you become an adult, you have no clue what you want. That's the problem. And then the stuff that you really want to go, that's bad, I can't do that, or that's not right, I couldn't do that. The other day I had a guy say, hey, my brother's coming over, and he kind of invited himself over. And I said, he goes, well, but what do you do? Tell him you can't come? I'm like, yes. Just say, sorry, I don't want you over right now. Yeah, I can't do that. The moment we take those steps, we give into anxiety. We then have self-hatred because you're mad at yourself for not listening to your heart. This insanity, our world is so filled with depression, anger, anxiety. I truly believe if you just say, I don't care what anyone thinks, I'm going to be me. This has to be the start. This has to be the start. I'm seeing guys break free right now. Yes, I coach real estate agents, but the thing is, I'm actually coaching on the relationship with themselves first, the relationship with others. Well, that kind of helps in business when you know how to have a relationship with others. And then what happens is they execute. See, most coaches and most leaders start with how to execute. That's all wrong. You'll never maintain. You'll always quit. You'll start and stop a million times because what you're actually executing on is not aligned to what you want to do. But no one's ever said, why don't you just be yourself? Do it your way. Some of the greatest inventions, greatest innovations in the world is because they ignored what people had to say. Steve Jobs said, let's have no buttons on a phone. During the time, BlackBerry was just as many buttons as you can, literally went against the grain. And I'm sure there's lots of stories about people that went against the grain and failed. But that also is the process. You got to stand on your own. You got to look at yourself and go, what have I been told to do that does not align with who I am? You wonder why you're not executing? You wonder why you're not moving forward? It's because you're living someone else's life. Put the fork and the spoon on the other side. No one gives a shit. It all works. Everything works. You got one life to live. One life to live. Man, why don't you swing for the fences? Why don't you do what you want to do? Freaking leave that asshole for once and all. Leave the controlling wife. You know what? Forget it. Take the counseling lessons and build it then. I don't care, but don't just sit stagnant. I am so inspired by the students that I'm working with. The courage, you want to know real courage? Is to sit in front of Facebook Live and play piano? To sit in front of Facebook Live and take a bet on yourself? Man, it's crazy. It's the hack to success. Everyone starts with a tactic. That's all wrong. You got to start with being yourself. It sounds crazy. It's not foo-foo. It's super practical. Anyways, guys, I'm seeing these guys break free. I see people from the outside looking in going, what's this guy doing? what's this? Like, Ben, what's the answer? I'm like, you need to seriously believe in yourself. Okay, cool. But what's the tactic? And I'm like, you're not ready. Bye. I'm not going to teach people how to make tons of money if they don't want to look at what's happening inside their chaotic mind, inside their insecurities. No, I just don't go there. I don't want to be negative. No, we need to lean into what the heck's really going on inside you. You need to have a good look at that. Guys, be yourself. All costs, be yourself. I'm telling you, it is the answer to all levels of success. I promise you. Think for yourself. Unwind what you've been told. Put it on the fire and ask yourself, does it burn? If it burns, it was never yours. Put everything you believe right on the fire. If it actually wasn't yours, it doesn't stay. What happens if you have a life on the other side of this limiting life that you've created? And we all have it. I'm not saying you're limited. I'm limited. I'm always trying to find out what are the things in my life that are holding me back. These are the real hacks. These questions get answered. You take off. You add nitro. You get what you want. I'm out. Cheers, guys.